Hi there, so it's Dan Sobey here from Sobey Fitness, and here I am in Sobey Fitness HQ in Plymouth, England. And I'm going to talk today a little bit about telemetry training, which is cutting edge sports science. But what we're doing here at Sobey Fitness is we're making it applicable and open to all and everyone who wants to come and do some training. So what is telemetry training? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, telemetry training is all about heart rate, and so for heart rate training what you need is a heart rate monitor. So this is a Polar, we tend to use a lot of Polar stuff, and then some way of recording it. So I've got my watch here, but there are some great apps which we like to use on your iPad, on your phone, on your Android device. It's a great way of monitoring what you're doing. So I guess before we go any further though, heart rate training is great, but if you've got a heart problem, cardiac issue or blood pressure, then maybe this isn't for you. So if you're not sure and you've all gone, oh yeah, I've got a heart rate problem, I've got blood pressure, then maybe check out with your doctor first off if you are able to do telemetry training. But for everybody else, all the fit, healthy individuals that are not plagued with any kind of blood pressure, heart rate issue, then this is a great way of inviting a little bit of competition into your training. Now, telemetry training works on the idea that we have a resting heart rate and we have a maximum heart rate. And then the easiest way to work out your maximum heart rate is 220 minus your age. So 220 minus your age. If you're 40 is 180. So 180 is like your maximum. Okay. And then what we do is we break your maximum heart rate into zones, or percentage maximum heart rate into zones. So if we stick with 180 because it's simple, 90 beats per minute is 50%. That makes sense, right? So if you're working between 50 and 60%, that's just like going for a gentle walk, just raising the heart rate a little bit. If we go into zone 2 is 60 to 70%. Things start to get a little bit more physical. Zone 3, 70 to 80%. Again, things are getting a little more challenging. Zone 4 is 80 to 90%, then we're really working at quite a high level. And then your maximum level is zone 5, which is from 90 to 100%. So what's the point? Well, the point is raising the heart rate to a maximum level or a high level has loads of benefits. Fundamentally, you're going to get a huge calorie burn. So if weight loss is your primary goal, then you're going to get a massive amount of calorie burn. And also you have this thing called the epoch or afterburn effect. So if you're working at a high zone level, you then need to take on more oxygen after you've worked out. So for a greater period of time, you'll burn a huge amount of calories. So let's say, for example, in a 1 hour session, you've burned off 500 calories. As a result of training at your high level, you're then going to burn another 500 calories in the next 24 hours. So you have this greater kind of afterburn effect. I've already mentioned Polar. We tend to use the Polar heart rate monitors because they're kind of the market leaders. They're not expensive. They are quite easy to use. So if you think, oh yeah, this telemetry training is something that I quite fancy doing, then get in touch, because we run PT sessions where we focus on heart rate, but more importantly, or more fun, I guess. We do group classes whereby a number of folks that want to get involved wear their own heart rate monitor, and then we all plug it into a team app, and that way we have a little bit of competition. So it's a good way of raising, we're all competitive, and it's a good way of raising the competitiveness, not necessarily with the person next to you, but with yourself. Because if you think, oh, if I work a little harder and I can get my heart rate up a bit more, then you'll reap more benefits. So if you want to get in touch, and if you want to come and try it, then please get on the email. Or go onto our website, sobeyfitness.co.uk, and contact us.